Okie dokie, I got enough time to push out one more video before I go to bed. So welcome back new tubers, this is NZ New Gamer here and we are once again playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And I think that's Sigurd standing over there. But of course I can't be sure.
Ragnarsson has come. He claims to have some business with you.
I'll speak to Ubar in a sec. Oh wait, we walked right past this time. Is that it?
Survey the area.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Okay. We are now a town. Top dogs, man, top dogs. Now, before I go do anything else,
Good day, Eivor.
I would like to...
You should buy that. Yes, great purchase.
ah, damn it,
Nothing else?
I want to,
I'll
but
see you
that'll
later.
take up most of,
Always a
well, at least
pleasure,
half,
Eivor.
or maybe a little over half of the amount of coin I've got left. Oh, which reminds me. That I think is an offering that I should go to later. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be the last video for this game I do. I doubt it because there's bound to be DLC released for it. But, well, when I say last video, I mean last videos. Because I doubt I'm going to be able to get everything done in this. Oh, there's two places I haven't been to. One people haven't found, and one faction I haven't. Oh wait, the faction. Hold on a tick. There's one set of people here that I have not actually that I can't, that isn't actually here. The Isu's not there. I was going to say Odin might be the other one, but no. He's here. Viking for hire. I did 3 of the contracts, 3 of the 10 contracts yesterday.
Uber Ragnarsson, you're a long way from your king's side.
Eivor. Yes, a long stroll through the hills and fields of Mercia. Also, I could thank you
Thank me.
for sending my brother to his just reward. In spite of the harm he caused you and everyone around you, I could not keep him in line in this life. But I have no doubt the Old Father will put him to good use in the next.
Dagnus followed your brother, one I am not sure he understood. But as you say, he is now where he belongs.
He is. And as a show of my thanks, I came to offer you a gift. A token of my respect.
Thank you.
Put it to good use, Wolf-Kissed. And may we meet again soon. On a battlefield if the fates are kind.
Huh. That was weird. Oh, that's the silver ring, huh? Now, back when you told him about his, after you killed his brother and told him about how he died, you were supposed to give him a ring. I guess he didn't give it to me at the time.
Eivor, Sigurd wishes to speak with you. He is quite agitated.
Has something happened?
You will want to speak to him yourself.
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory. I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more. On my final voyage back to Norway, to wish my father farewell and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway. I need to discuss this with Randvi.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
You look well.
It's funny, I've actually been back there before. Twice. Oh, more than twice. I think 2 or 3 times maybe. Might be closer to 3 or 4 times. Definitely 2. First time was to go back for the Animus anomaly. The second time was for the legendary animals that were there. And the third time was for the lost Ringo that was there.
I want to see the Alliance map. It may be time to return to Norway. Sigurd is eager to see his father, and beyond that, I do not know.
I have heard ill news about Styrbjorn in the past year. If you go, go with care.
We'll leave now, and return as soon as we're able.
Good. And be safe. Both of you.
Sages. You know what I gotta go read? Assassin's Creed comic books. You know, the ones that were released. Actually, I don't know when. But they was okay. Eli or Elijah. Isn't Eli short for Elijah? Anyway, Elijah Actually, I don't know his last name, but that is Desmond's son. He kills Juno. Well, he puts Juno in a position to be killed. He also happens to be a sage of Juno's husband. I'm not sure why I'm talking about this.
Sigurd,
Shall we then, Eivor?
to Norway, then.
Good, good. Lead on.
Hoping to be able to play this game on the next gen console. It's been almost a month since the game's released too. Oh, since they're probably going to release DLC for this, then yes, that's a good idea, sorry. Then I can essentially play the things on the next gen console.
So strange. Little has changed, but it feels...
A few years abroad have shaped us more than all the decades we spent here, brother.
And it's bloody cold. Colder than I remember.
Damn man, has it really been years since we last here? Sorry.
This is Harald's Fairhair's kingdom now. Every peak and fjord. It pains me to say it. To think it even.
And our father, his fool. Poor man.
It is a role he chose. He bent easily and broke in half. Do not pity him.
No.
For many moons I could not sleep, always thinking of his betrayal. The horrors I wished upon him. He deserves nothing but shame now.
Put it out of your mind, Sigurd. There's no need to hound the old man.
No. He must taste the same foulness that I taste. He must know what glory he missed by staying here, the lapdog of a conqueror.
You want to speak with him?
Yes. Face to face. I will tell him the truth.
Oh, I wonder if Sigurd knows that we killed Gorm. Or if he does know, whether or not he cares. It's been a while since I've last actually oh yeah, by the way, here and here. I think I showed them before, but that is the location of the two legendary animals. Also, the two Dringo in this area. Here, he's inside a cave, so go near this and go near the sword and yeah, cave entrance is there. And here, that fella was, I don't want to say he was hard to beat, but he wasn't hard to beat per se.
Ulrichstad. It thrives. In spite of our father, no doubt.
Are you sure of this?
I will say what needs to be said.
Do you fear his rebuke?
Oh no. I crave it. It may be the old hound has lost his bark.
Or it may be you'll light a fire beneath him, inspire him with tales of our glory.
If I do, I'll stoke that flame until it burns.
Dock the ship here!
Forungur okkar frækin.
Come, Sigurd.
What was it? What was it Randy said? Our father spends his days in the mead halls and his nights on barren planks of wood.
That's right.
We'll search the mead halls.
I remember one nearby. A sad hole where men soak their unhappiness.
We should look there.
We come empty-handed. Not even a gift to offer.
Rats don't appreciate gifts. They sniff and lick them, without care.
You a chipper, brother. What do you see?
Oh, it's that one. I knew there was one along the lines, but I thought it was over there. Mead hall, tavern, or pub.
Poor soaker, he never leaves.
From sunup to sundown, he just sits there, staring into his horn.
Once, just once, I'd have it.
We should go. Look at him.
Father.
Sigurd? My son, Eivor. By Odin's blessing, come and let me look at you
Stop.
both.
That is far enough.
Blood of Tyr. What happened there? A grievous wound you have. Are you well?
Far better than I look, I assure you.
This calls for a toast. Your journey must have been long and cold. A drink to warm your blood.
We are not here to drink or make merry. Only to look upon the rackets of a once great man.
And then what? Make new war against King Harald? Stake a claim on his crown? Is that your wish? To sow more chaos here?
You're absurd, old man. What could possibly interest me in this frozen backwater?
I heard rumors that England was infested with kings already. I thought maybe you would return here to...
I've cast aside all dreams of kingship, father. A much greater end lies in wait for me. I have returned for one reason only. To say goodbye. And to thank you for your colossal failure.
Failure?
As a father, as a king, as a man. For without it, I would not have discovered my true self.
My failure, as you call it. My oath to King Harald was the only sensible path forward for a man in my situation.
And what have you done with yourself since? Drink heavily and weep for what might have been?
I have worked hard to broker peace across our land. To spread Harald's message of unity.
I heard you sleep beneath Harald's bed. Always at his beck and call. And that he uses your gaping mouth as a chamber pot.
You make light of my service to a great and powerful man. Is that how you treat those who serve you, Sigurd?
You pathetic worm!
Sigurd, this is not why we came.
Plans change.
As do hearts.
Not this one.
And you, Eivor?
I wish you whatever peace you may find in this new life you have found.
I did not find it, Eivor. I chose it. The only way forward that did not lead to more violence and death and grief your father would have understood. He died to avoid a similar fate. To save his family at the cost of his reputation.
No. My father, he was...
He loved you. That is all.
Argon nonsense. I've heard enough.
Sigurd, from the day you were born, I wanted nothing more than to pass on my title, my land, my people, to you. But one year is never like another,
And with the passage of time, certain truths appeared, unavoidable. Ours was the last kingdom in Norway to resist Harald's advance. To oppose him would have been our death.
You do not know that. We could have fought back.
We could have, yes, and suffered countless deaths for no other reason than to protect our pride.
We will never know the truth, because you were too afraid to risk it.
Look after him, Eivor. And if you have the chance, lead him back from the edge of the abyss.
He is my brother, not my dog. Be well, old man, and serve your king with honor.
This sad business is finished. And good riddance.
Stolen King. Which one was that from?
Further shores. To my true purpose. To my destiny. To the end of my road.
I will follow you as far as you wish in this world, brother. But if you mean to take us further, I may reconsider.
I do not think you will, Eivor. I think you will marvel at what I have to show you.
Still dwelling on your father.
Not at all. I was only reflecting on my visions, wondering at them. How present they are, like memories of yesterday.
Describe them for me, your visions.
My earliest was of a large door embedded in ice, far north of Herdafylke. The saga stone embedded at the top of its arch. As the visions grew stronger, the door opened, revealing many things. The life tree Yggdrasil, the golden fields of Valhalla, and the faces of our gods, all of whom called me friend, brother, warrior. I felt at home among them, warmed by their love.
You should know. You're not alone in this. I too have had visions.
Have you? And what did they foretell?
It is hard to say. I've seen Odin leading me into shadows. I've seen spinners weaving wild destinies from pools of blood. I saw the great beast Fenrir, the branches of the world tree, and a man with...
Go on.
Valka warned me of a great betrayal, but what form it takes I cannot say.
I see.
I hold to my oaths, Sigurd. You know that. Betrayal is not in my nature.
Of course not. You are a stalwart as a pillar of stone. Come now. My destiny awaits.
Ah, so he will finally admits to Sigurd what they have seen.
Let's get out of here. Run up the stair!
Daughters of Aegir, bless our passage.
Yes, I feel a great calm as we cross these waves.
This ordeal with the Elf King, Alfred. How far have you pushed him? Does he bend? Will he break?
Guthrum's army will be chasing him across Wessex now. With luck, he'll push Alfred into the sea.
Strange how these earthly concerns seem so distant to me.
But we've gained so much in England. We stand to win even more.
The Christians are hardy foes. They see one man above who holds the axe. One man higher than us all. That is a powerful fuel.
We hold our own axe. We swing it where we may.
The woman, Fulke. In my time with her, as painful as it was, she showed me things. Things so strange and wonderful. I am almost grateful for her treachery.
What she did to you was cruel beyond measure.
Yet, with every snap of the flail, with every scar, the loss of my arm, my visions grew stronger.
If you can find the good in that, fine. But she was as mad as the ocean is wide.
Even the mad ones can offer wisdom. Their Jesus was an odd fellow. Now half the known world loves him. And no one believed us when we were young, and we chiseled our plans onto tables in meat halls. Not even my father.
There is the Sigurd I know well. Can we not return to England and finish together what we began?
No, forget all that. The future is forward. A great wealth awaits us.
I am with you, brother. Until the end.
Should I say something now? I can't remember what I was going to say. I believe we're we're near the end. Not the absolute end, but yeah. Oh boy. There's a reason why I haven't been up this way. I can't remember it though. I'm funny. Sorry. Still funny though. Okay, less funny. Pardon me. Ooh. Damn it, we're not as close as I think we were. Oh, that's what I was going to say. You know how I said he's probably a sage?
A white rage stands in our way.
Keep moving forward!
Oh, you know how I said he's probably a sage? Well, I think he's the sage of Tyr.
As I know my own mind, we will cut through this winter's sheet like swords through straw. Do not worry.
To perish on a lonely fjord will be the shame of our clan.
Ha! That we would. Yes. Yes, this feels familiar. Eivor, we will press on. The rest of you, wait here.
Damn it. I'm gonna make another save.
Follow me into this kingdom of snow.
Sigurd, can we not wait for this to pass?
Ah, the sting of ice on skin. Revel in this, Eivor. We walk the footpath of the gods.
To where? More glaciers and deserts of snow.
To glory!
Could we not wait until this tempest quiets down? With this ship where we have meat and food to warm us.
No! We must confront the omens and honor the gods! They will not seek or find you! We must go to them!
We would be poor company with frozen bones and ice pellets for eyes.
You need not fear the cold, Eivor! Where we are going, the winds and snows cannot touch!
I don't see your door. Although... Is that it?
It is bitter cold, as wind from Niflheim.
Keep steady! It should not be far now! It must be near! I know the shape of these rocks! Yes! We are close!
For the sake of frozen fingers, I hope so.
Oh, it is a raven. Not a crow, a raven.
There. That frozen lake. This must be it. And ahead lies a cavern.
Will you not say where this leads?
You will see soon enough.
Too late to turn back, I fear.
There! The cave! Within hides the sacred gate.
You'd be surprised what we believe, Sigurd. With the shit we've seen. I mean, look at the sword on my back. You know what I had to go, what I actually had to go through to get it? I don't mean getting all the tablets, I mean the actual physical place.
The ice looks fragile. Can you clear it? My heart races. This is it.
Gods, this door. Have you seen this before? The space above. The saga stone sat there, did it not?
Long, long ago, yes. Now stand clear. Svachoi nokvat uns membro trurvondi gvorde. Un solas vras gnokadide. Unsum huchas reis derae chasaunsi.
How did you do this? Where did you learn these words?
I told you, Eivor. My visions are memories of a life once lived. Come.
Gods. What is this place?
I'll be honest, I don't feel like going to sleep now until I've completed everything.
Over here. This blade will lead us onward. Hoerasi.
Sigurd, I don't know what to say. This is all so strange.
Trust this place, Eivor. This old and sacred place.
Where does it lead?
To the Hall of the Slain and the Golden Fields. To Valhalla.
This vessel, was it crafted by dwarves?
It is finely made, that much is true. I doubt Gunnar could hammer a piece any finer.
And this cavern, so deep and humming with magic.
That must be a vault. Oh! I just remembered something. Huh! Sorry, good pause. I just remembered a line I heard in one of the other games. During the first cataclysm, the first thing that destroyed the Isu, The one that happened a few, like I think it was like 75,000 years ago in game. In one of the previous games, I can't remember which one, it said that might have been Revelations. There were different vaults, each one dedicated to a different line of way for a different scientific thing to help them survive the upcoming cataclysm. They knew it was coming, but maybe this is one of those said vaults with what they had one of the solutions. Damn it, I can't remember what game it said though.
There, the old tree, the tree of life.
What is this?
See how proudly she sits, how beautiful she gleams. Here all the roots of life run together.
Skulls would cry to behold such a sight.
And there is more to come. I swear by all the names of the Old Father, this is only a taste of what I have in store for you. For my visions go further, to Odin's great hall. There. Do you feel that? The sacred energies.
But yeah, I think this is one of the oh, maybe Odin was one of the people.
So grand.
Oh, maybe the pantheons, like each of the pantheons, like the Norse, the Egyptian, the Greek, maybe not the Greek, but and maybe all the religions, all the pantheons around the world were actually separate vaults. Oh, each of the members of each member of a specific pantheon was the people who were scientists inside the specific vault.
It will open for us. Watch and see for yourself.
How do you know these things? Was all this in your vision?
All this and more.
Does look like a bunch of roots. Yeah, I'm afraid to look over the edge. Oh, because you know my problem and not being... Oh, I see healed items. There's a battle gonna happen here. You know, once you see a bunch of healing items, there's definitely gonna be a battle about. What's this?
Is that Svala? Belga's mother? How did she come to be here?
Freya.
Eivor, where have you gone?
That's Freya. Maybe.
Yes, it is returning to me now. This ancient shrine is set alight by this sphere of metal. And these shining arms, these branches, they will grant us access to the refuse of the gods, to Valhalla. Are you ready?
Sigurd, take great care. We should not tinker with the tools of the gods.
You speak for yourself, Eivor. For I am no mortal. I see that now. I know it. Take your place at the center there, and you will see.
I don't know, maybe it's like some sort of
Sigurd! Hail, you givers. A guest has come. What is this place?
There you are!
Hail, Dranger! Welcome! The Havi returns to lead us to victory. Lead us to glory, Havi.
We are proud to serve you, Havi.
Wet my lips with another horn of mead, brother.
Drink for strength! Fight for glory!
Eivor, Tyr said you would come. Welcome. Are you Velka's mother? Svala? You have a keen eye, Wolfgist.
After all this time, Eivor, we have arrived. Now raise a horn with Freya here and sing a victory song.
Sigurd, what is all this? Your arm has returned, and your vicar as well.
Glory eternal, Eivor. Here we dine in the great hall of the slain, at long last. Oh, I want to scream with joy.
This is all so beautiful. Your visions they were real.
Virtual reality.
The battle horn blows! Come, Tyr!
To the field! Fight with us!
Go, Eivor. Enjoy the fight. You have earned your place here.
Often take that!
The strength I have. Look at me, Sigurd!
Join me when you have tired of crushing mice.
Sigurd, this place is incredible.
Enough with those short flies. You and I must fight.
The battle we never had.
And hold nothing back, for here we need not fear a thing. Spill the eternal blood of Valhalla.
At last I share the din of infinite battle with a true troll ass.
You will taste the meal of iron before the day is out. Come on, Wolf-Kissed. Let me cut you a new scar.
You will beg for victory when I have done with you.
Swine!
Brother!
Worry not, Eivor. For we earn no scars here, only battle wisdom. The day is done.
Huh. You know, if Valhalla was actually real, and all the honorable did go there. Huh.
What just happened?
Simulation. Combat data. That's what they're doing. Oh shit. Sorry, my leg. Stand up. What was I saying? I mean before about the combat data thing. No, you would which warrior would the modern soldier win, or would an ancient Norse, like somebody from back then, win if they had their weapons?
Lead us to glory, Havi.
We are proud to serve you, Havi.
Wet my lips
It's
with
not a new day. I think they're just repeating the same day over and over again. Oh, what's the location on? You just still. Ah, knew it wasn't real.
Fight for glory!
Sigurd, your arm has grown back.
It was never gone, Eivor. Not truly. Nothing is permanent here. I told you. Nothing save the courage and reputation of its warriors.
Are we immortal in this place?
Let us discover that together.
A new day.
All hail the endless battle!
Who the hell is Sigurd?
Die, Dunworm!
Aha! Bit to the marrow's bed.
Again, you've lost your arm.
And again it will return.
Father, is that you? That cannot have been my father.
Skull!
Take your horn. Join the battle cheer.
Dearest skald of war and verse, how do you like this frenzy so far?
It is quite something.
Raise your horn, Eivor. What stops you?
My father, Varin. Have you seen him in this hall?
I have not. Should he be here?
No, he died a coward. Yet by Odin's eye, I swear I have seen him.
Cast aside your cares in Valhalla. Let seeking go. We have earned our joy. The journey is complete.
The
I
Harry
saw you, father. Where are you? Show yourself.
lead us to glory, Havi.
We are proud to serve you, Havi.
Great warriors. Have you seen Varin?
Who?
Varin, my father.
Yesterday is gone.
Varin? Father! Lost. Where is he?
Always behind us.
It's axe time.
Next time I lose this fucking arm, I'll beat a man to death with it.
Do you not tire of these injuries?
Never.
Wait. Father.
Not bad. Trying to calculate the future, you put a person in the situation to make them repeat it over and over and over and over and over again. And then see what else they do different each time.
Eivor, you have a guest.
You should have knocked first.
Nonsense. I brought you someone. Look.
My Eivor, there you are. What a warrior you have made of yourself. I am overfilled with pride.
How did you find your way here?
You remember our great battle? You remember how we fought, side by side, with your mother and Sigurd and our clans united?
We fought, Father. But you did not. You died a coward.
Eivor, enjoy this. Your father has returned. Have you lost all your love for life?
That was not my father. That was a lie.
That was not a lie. That was my gift to you. I have power here, and I can do as I please. You wish to see your father, I made it happen. As easy as breathing.
By Odin's laws, my father is not allowed in this place. I do not wish to see him where he should not be.
Your father died doing what he hoped would save you. He died to protect you, and his clan.
No. He...
This is the end of our road, Eivor. This is Valhalla, the eternal golden field. Now come. Battle beckons.
Woe is the person who loses all will in Valhalla.
How is all this possible?
No. Woe is to the warrior who loses his passion for fighting in Valhalla. Fighting and feasting in Valhalla.
How are the slain brought here?
The Valkyries know this. Only them.
No, that cannot be true. None of this feels right.
Do not despair, Eivor. Look. Your friends are here. Everyone you could ever want is here beside you.
No, they are not real. This place is a lie.
This place can be whatever you wish it to be, Eivor.
I do not want it. Not like this.
You would resign yourself to an empty death?
The ecstasy I feel here is an illusion. I'd sooner call like a raven than sing a false song.
Illusion or not, here there is no death, no pain, no loss, no betrayal, not like out there.
You want this? To live inside a lie?
I am an old woman with a broken body. What life I had left was brief. So I bid farewell to my dear Volka, and came here.
I wish you well, Svala, but this is not for me. I must find Sigurd.
Ergi scum!
It's like break you!
Of course he was going to spawn behind us. Just like the last 2 times.
The arm! The arm! Always the fucking arm!
Sigurd, this is an illusion. A trick. Leave with me now and return to England. Our people need us.
No. I am no one in that world. I am somebody here. Powerful. Capable. A god. Here I may live forever. Here I cannot die.
Cows die. Family die. You must die. The only thing that never dies is the reputation of the one who's died. In here you have no reputation. But out there, it's not too late. Every day the same empty war. The same hollow victory. Spilling blood that tastes of water and smells of grass. You have known real battle. Real glory. But this is not it. You know this. I know you do. Brother, it's time to leave.
Am I destined to follow you everywhere? Till the end of my life? All right. We go.
No, you stay. I do not give you leave to go. Why leave this place? A glory you fought so hard to find. Walk with me. I am humbled to walk with you, Eivor. Your reputation is a song warriors will sing forever. You are the wolf-kissed one, who lingered at the edge of death, yet fought back. You spilled the raven wine of battle to paint whole kingdoms red.
It's good news, I think. I think that's how it's pronounced. The spear he's holding.
You have killed kings and crowned them as you desired, bowing to none. You stood tall where your brother stumbled, yet still, you came to his aid. You have felled many great foes in your brief time. You have earned your place here, Eivor. Seize it.
Stand aside. My people need me.
I have given you everything you wanted, everything you needed.
You gave me nothing. It was all me.
Yet I cleared your path. I guided your axe.
You were a fly buzzing in my ear.
How dare you deny me? Everything you believe in stirs before you. Yet you question all. You question the very gods. Fight me. Do not diminish yourself.
Your corpse hole is nothing but a dream.
Nothing but a dream. A dream is as real as anything in this world. Do dreams not inspire? Do dreams not make us fearful? Do they not push men to their greatest glories?
Then I am done with dreaming.
The hell?
Eivor, stand.
Why do you flee from the truth? Do not flee your destiny. Take up your axe. Wield like a true warrior. Take up your axe! Coward of cowards! Becker's bastard! Stand and face me, you feeble-down thrall! Leave me now. You are nothing. With me, you have wisdom, glory, power. What more do you need?
Everything else.
No!
Damn, that was epic. Like, super epic. Man, that would look so much better if it was at 60 frames a second.
Sigurd, are you with me? Sigurd!
Ah, the Hanged One awakes. Feet
Fucking
upon the
Loki.
ground once more.
Eivor, be careful.
Bassam, what is this?
Come closer, Eivor. Let me get a better look at you.
Leave him be, Bassam.
For
That
too
voice,
long
Loki.
I stared at the sun. It blinded me to the truth. That it was you. It was you I wanted all along.
Did you drag us here? Like a cowardly fox concealed in the brush?
You widowed my destiny, Wolf-Kissed. You broke all my hopes.
He's mad, Eivor. Silence him.
Come, Eivor. Come save your crippled prince of dead ravens.
Are you hurt?
It's the accent. It's the accent. I'm Odin, Sigurd's Tyr, and Bassam is Loki. It's the accent, I recognize it.
That background.
You must suffer 1,000 times what I suffered.
What is this about?
My son, Eivor. This is about my son.
You speak nonsense, Bassam.
Forgiveness is impossible.
We shared so much in England. Fought and bled together.
Dig, Eivor, into the wellspring of your memory.
Speak your grievance. Show yourself. I do not wish to fight with you. What does battle serve? Let us speak.
I have waited countless ages for this moment. No more talk. I hunger for this kill. Show me your neck. Show me. The kiss of a wolf takes my prize. Of course. Rise. My son will not have suffered in vain.
You spout nonsense, like an alehouse drunk.
die in peace. You will never see your home or your people again.
You're assigned to this, so be it. Is this what you wanted?
I want you to suffer! Ah!
What exactly happened to his son? Like his son, I mean.
Ah, damn! Let us make this more interesting. We'll drag Sigurd into the fray.
Coward! Face me! Fight me here! Be on your guard, Sigurd! Sigurd! Be careful! He's coming for you!
Told you we were gonna do battle around here.
Oathbreaker! You die here!
This brings me no joy, Justice Bringer. You were always so kind, but you chose the wrong side.
I am your prize, Basim. Come.
You are indeed. Will you not die?
Not here. Not by your hand.
I will leave you here to die, like a rotting fruit on a dying tree. You died once, you will again!
Sigurd! Stop this thing! Douse its fire! Sigurd! Does he still live?
He does. But in darkness.
Good. The bastard. long have Basim been planning this treachery?
I dare not guess. Gods! Am I to be hounded by a parade of blood-minded traitors the whole of my life? There is no end to this.
You have something you want to say? Then say it.
I need some time to breathe. Let me sit.
Damn, it was always in his voice. I don't know why we didn't get the damn accent before. Yeah, it's just like people, it's just like, if you got two people playing like the same role at different points, well, one person saying playing two different roles, how the hell did we not see it was Loki? Seriously.
That man's anger, his rage, it had a familiar sting that I cannot place.
He was raving, Sigurd. Without sense or reason. Pay it no mind.
I am not mad, Eivor. These things I see and feel, I know they are true.
I know, brother. Now more than ever. You always spoke true. We should cast our eyes towards home. It's a long journey and I'm not well.
Home. Eivor. On our journey here, I had much time to think. On the ecstasies and the agonies of our friendship. I am not the man I was. My time as the Jarl of our clan has run short. You must lead us now.
Do you mean this?
Randvi told me of your bravery, your courage, your wisdom. In my absence, you were a pillar of stone. She admires you.
And I her. But that cannot be the only reason.
When Dag called you out and challenged you to a duel, you let him die with honor, in spite of his betrayal.
He did what he felt was right, and I honored that.
I recall our days in Oxenfordshire, our search for the Saka Stone. You disagreed with my orders, but you followed them. You questioned my methods, my aims, but you did not disobey. And when I passed judgment on Holger, you let my sentence lie. Though I knew you disagreed, the look on your face said all. And I remember and admire the way you guided us from Norway to England. You kept my anger in check, my ambitions focused.
It was a trying time.
In all my days away, in my fog of confusion, you have shown great wisdom and strength and leadership. Where you go, Eivor, I will follow. Our clan is yours to lead.
Thank you, brother. I won't let you down.
You have a stormy look.
Years ago, before we left for England, I saw a vision. A vision that foretold a betrayal. That I would betray you. I refused to believe it. I would never do such a thing, I told myself. But in the years since, I have robbed you of your dreams. Of England. Of Valhalla. If you feel I have wronged you, brother, I will make it right.
We cannot unweave our fates, Eivor. All is laid before us, from the day we are born. To be angry at this would be like wrestling the ocean. A pointless struggle.
We two ragged ravens. What a saga we have inscribed together.
A tale for the ages.
Oh, back to the present. This would be the perfect time to end the video. But I can't. I want to see what happens. Even if it takes up to 3 hours to get this video done. It's like 5:20 in the morning.
Bex, I'm coming out.
Steady, Layla.
Were you watching my feed? What the hell was all that?
I think that was the solution to our problem.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Desmond.
Desmond? What about him?
Or do it again.
He was just a bartender before he joined us. Not even a very good one. And that's when he learned his real purpose. He was like a... I don't know, like a singularity. You know? A vanishing point. All of human history seemed to converge on him.
In 2012, the sun threw off a mass coronal ejection so large, it should have wrecked all life on Earth.
I remember. I worked at Abstergo then.
It was Desmond who saved us. He knew how to stop it.
Abstergo claimed credit for that. Something about their satellite network.
That's bullshit. It was Desmond. He pulled the switch that saved the world.
But that switch is still on. Still generating a magnetic field. One that's growing stronger every day.
The temple Eivor found. That's where the field originates.
Exactly. And it's been running for 8 years. Getting stronger and stronger. It'll be dangerous now. Heat, radiation.
Doesn't matter. We have to fix it. Shut it down.
No, no, no. Slow it down. It's still protecting us.
All of this is starting to make sense. Everything I've done, everything I've learned, it led me here to this moment.
You'll need the staff for this one. For protection. Otherwise, you won't make it past the first gate.
Right, of course. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. I'll pack the van.
And I'll contact our ship. It can be in Boston Harbor by tomorrow night.
Thanks, Bex.
What I don't get, and please forgive me for this, is how did Eivor... That's Eivor's body, isn't it? Oh, it's the thing. Oh, I get that now. These are the tablets, I think. Maybe? I have no idea. Oops. Keep them pushing back. No, let's go around. Where's that body? Over here. Let's talk to Beaks first.
Thanks for keeping it steady in there.
You surf this thing better than anyone I know.
That's not true, is it?
Well, nearly. Be careful out there. And come back in one piece.
Thanks, Bex.
Oh, I was right. Instruments of the first will. My guess is that the Order of the Ancients eventually became instruments of the first will. Oh, I hate them. I get it now. Yeah, I'll be honest, the visa was getting a little annoying. Now, which temple are we going to? The one with Yggdrasil? Or are we going to the one from Assassin's Creed 3? The main vault. Because that's where the magnetic field was initiated.
I'm ready.
It's a long way to Beantown. Hop in.
Oh, excuse me. Oh wow, it's light outside.
Sean, I'm here.
Ah, good. Your signal's already a little wobbly. Are you inside?
Not yet, but there's 100 feet of ice above me.
All right, we may lose touch when you push through, so remember what we talked about. Watch your meters carefully, for radiation especially, and keep the staff close.
Got it.
Standing by.
Okay.
Zawaho en nakwat. Unsme borturwan di guarde. Ul solos vras hunakudide. Unzum huraz, des derehaz, zohumsi. I'm in.
Good. And remember, do not shut the machine off. Just slow it down. The field it generates must still protect the Earth.
I hear you. The elevator still works.
75,000 years. What's another millennium or two?
It's getting hotter already.
Yes, by our reckoning, it's gonna go up by about 16 degrees Celsius.
How does it draw so much power?
Tectonics is our best theory. The movements of the Earth's crust, the churning lava beneath. Huge source of energy.
That's tech humans should have. Energy, not pieces of Eden.
Well, when all this is over, we can get a startup going, you know? Get a little workspace, buy a van, just the three of us.
Shit. You're breaking up, Sean.
Say that again, please. You're breaking up.
Forget it. I'll call you when I'm topside.
Why don't you try calling us with your top side? Something like that.
Here we go.
Shit.
There you are. You're working overtime. Must have collapsed when the ice melted. Whoa! Steady.
Okay. Oh, we can't save here now? Alright.
A pool of water. From all that melted ice.
Swing maybe? Oh, here we go. Ah.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
I think it's too late for that, Layla. Oh, for you, I mean. Considering I actually straight up refused to look down. Man, I wonder if Loki's been trapped in there for all these centuries. Or if it's something, if they change it with the future DLC. Oh wow, we're actually almost there. Hey. I wonder if Bessem's body
Why
is
would
still...
anyone want to end their life here? Unless they felt it was just beginning. It's just like the Animus. It's just like the Animus. This is Eivor's Valhalla. Or a simulation of it. So what am I looking for? Will I know it when I see it? Something feels off. What is this? Are you doing this? Are you pushing this machine to its limit?
So here we went, in fealty to our master.
Who's your master? Is he here?
They flatter me. I am only a guest in their world. A world spun of wishes and hopes.
Basim, you sent the message. You led us to Eivor's grave.
Yes. A hopeful message, was it not?
How? You've been trapped here for a millennium. Eivor put you here.
Indeed. But I'm not alone in this place. Not always. I have a friend who helps me. Together, we read the calculations. After we located Eivor's probable resting place, I contacted you. Through the digital lasses that enwebs this earth like a spider's nest. In our day, all the world was connected like this. A superorganism of technology. The staff you carry, the temples you have visited, all of it speaks as one. May I show you something?
I imagine you can do anything you want in this place.
Not as much as you might think. I am tethered to my body in a most uncomfortable way.
But you can slow this machine down. You know how it works.
Yes. We'll do it together. For another catastrophe is near at hand. This node of time has an ugly way of correcting itself. Go ahead.
You're a hard man to trust. You must know that.
You're not obliged to trust me. But this is all I can offer.
God damn it.
Silence, Udur. Verdandi. Skald. Be at ease. Your day of rest has come.
At peace. At last, we rest.
Is that it? Is it done? Basim! Where are you? What is that?
Well, she hasn't really realized that Basim isn't Basim. Basim is Loki.
Stop. Wipe everything. Run it again.
I recognize that voice. That's Desmond's voice. I think.
Layla. Hello.
You know me?
Yes. Through the calculations I read here in the gray. 8 years ago, the odds of your arrival were 15,055,003,276 to 1. As the years passed by, those odds improved. And as of yesterday, near even. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
Who are you? And what is this?
I am the reader of the calculations. All these, possible futures for you and the world outside. I have spent much of my new life reading these, searching for a way to finish everything we started so long ago. It begins here. You slow down this machine and save the world, from which point all possible futures expand. Millions upon millions of possible roads. But in every one, another catastrophe recurs. The node collapses and the world is wiped out. The human race dwindles and fades. I must keep looking. I must find the solution for you. I must leave you with something.
This node. This is right now where I slow down this machine?
Yes. I start all my calculations from this point. The only thing I know for certain.
That seems limiting.
How do you mean?
What if you went back further, to 2012 when Desmond saved the world?
Desmond?
What if he didn't save the world? What if he walked away and let the world burn? Look at those timelines. Read them instead.
I see. An interesting idea. Fascinating. Billions upon billions of new timelines to explore.
Exactly. These are timelines that never came to pass, but they could have. If Desmond had let the world be destroyed, maybe the humans that survived would have learned something from the disaster. And maybe in one of those timelines they could have found a way to prevent it from happening ever again.
That is brilliant. How did you come to that idea?
If you spend too much time narrowing down what's possible, you may never give another thought to the improbable.
Thank you for your insights, Layla.
It's only the beginning. We have a lot of data to sift through.
Are you staying?
Until we find something useful, I will. I don't want this to happen ever again.
You may not have much time, Layla. The machine is powered down, but the radiation, it will linger for decades. By my calculations, you have 73 seconds before your exposure is lethal.
I'm not worried. I have the Staff of Eden. It heals and protects.
No. You do not.
What? How? Of course.
Of course.
Fuck! All right. We'll find a solution together. However long it takes. And if that means I can never leave, so be it. I owe this to the people I hurt. The people I love.
Yes. I know the feeling.
Let's get going, huh? A few billion timelines might take a while.
It will. But it will not feel like it. That is what I like about this place.
Seriously, is that the end?
You with me.
I'm with you.
It worked perfectly, my dear.
Is the Mad One here?
No, my love. Only we remain.
And Layla?
The air of memories fulfilled her role perfectly. Now then, a new world awaits.
God damn it.
Sean, Bex, I had a choice. And I chose to stay. You'll wonder where I am. You might wonder if I am. I don't know how to answer that. But I'm not afraid. And I'm not alone. We have work to do. Work that may take us days or years. It's impossible to say. But we'll finish it. What I mean is, don't come looking for me. It's too dangerous and too late. Take care of yourself. Take care of the world we still have. And take care of...
You see, she's fine. In a manner of speaking.
A manner of speaking. Jesus, we have to find her.
You heard her. She doesn't want to be rescued.
Bullshit.
In any case, there's nothing left to save. Not after this long.
Because of you. You left her there.
This is all a bit much. I know I'm in the same situation.
No, you're in a class all your own, man.
We're assassins now, not hidden ones.
From the Arabic, Hashishin.
Ah. And do we have a mentor? Is that still the practice?
We do.
Name?
William Miles.
William Miles. I'd like to meet William Miles. Would you bring him to me?
We can call him. Encrypted line. You can talk to him right now.
No technology. Face to face. A meeting of minds. It's time to take the fight to these Templars, as you call them. I won't go anywhere, my friends. Your animus is in good hands.
How much do you know?
My dear, we invented such things long, long before you did. I'll figure it out. It's a nice place to die, Eivor. Not everyone gets to choose. You bested me. I don't know how, but you did. Yet, I'm the one left standing. And now, I can take from you anything I want. Your memories, your skills, your secrets. They're all mine. And when I have them, I will put them to good use. To find my children. And bring my family back together. A quiet place to find an end. I almost envy you.
Huh. God damn it, what a... I don't... Yeah. I'm, I'm, a, I'm, a, I'm almost at a complete loss for words. The ending.
Hello, little fella.
They still haven't pointed out that Basim is Loki. You're still just gonna do exactly what Layla did.
Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all garbage must be packed out. And please water the plants once a day. Poor little plant. I looked like you not long ago. Hold tight, love. A new world has opened to us. Once I get my bearings, there is nothing we cannot achieve. Well done, young man. You were onto something. Magical. Is it wishful thinking to believe this device has a thought interface? Do I really have to use my hands and voice?
Oh wait. August.
You'll wonder where I am. You might wonder if I am. I don't know how to answer that. But I'm not afraid. And I'm not alone. We have work to do. Work that may take us days or years. It's impossible to say. But we'll finish it. What I mean is, don't come looking for me. It's too dangerous and too late. Take care of yourselves. Take care of the world we still have. And take care of...
Yeah. Still at a complete loss for words, people. I know my temporary silence might have been anything but that, but yeah, complete loss for words. Damn it.
Ah, the wonderful smell of wood smoke. I'm glad some things never change.
You know what? There's a good chance that they could actually revive Layla from her death. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bassan's physical body's been dead for years. It's just that his body hasn't been like, well, or might have been actually. His body might have been loaded to the brim with radiation like hers is. But god damn, man, what a way to go. God damn. Hey, look, his finger's missing. Oh, that's right. This isn't a new body, this is his old one. Oh, that's probably his original blade. So, I'm going to make a save here. This is not going to be the last episode we're going to be doing.
The bleeding effect shouldn't take long to kick in. A few days at most. So here we go.
Huh, maybe that's what, maybe Alethea got, well, maybe her mind, I don't know, I don't want to say grew conscious, maybe that's why she stopped talking to Layla. Maybe she believed that if she continued to talk to Layla, her mind would change. What I don't get is who the hell did Loki kill to get the mask he used? You know, to upload what I assume is his DNA into those fetuses. If, by the way, it wasn't actually named, but I think that Rita fella who Layla was talking to after Pessim, well, probably tricked us into releasing him. I think that was Desmond. His voices sounded similar to Desmond, but it lacked Desmond's inflection. Like you can get somebody's voice sounding right, but unless it has a certain emotion to it, like a person's voice would carry, then, well, it might as well be somebody else. Might as well be a machine saying it. It's usually why you could tell an automated voice to a, well, when I say automated, I don't mean pre-recorded. Or maybe pre-recorded, you know, like how there's those computer voices, like, sound, or it's pretty much, is all blah, 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 robotic.
Steady, Eivor.
Eivor, Sigurd,
Toby.
welcome home.
We missed a great feast, it seems.
Eivor. Sit a moment and rest.
Sigurd.
For me.
Gift of the gods, you are back.
Safe and standing tall.
Did you find what you were looking for?
We did. We did. But it was not for us.
What is this?
Eivor's returned! Inside of the hearth, come!
Your secret is no longer safe.
Eivor? Randvi? What is this? Is everything all right?
Our Jarl's Kuna has returned to lead us forward into an uncertain future. Will you speak to your people?
For love and joy, words can jade. Our souls must sound in a heartful song. And when... No. You're less mine than I'm yours. And I ask of you only this. Keep me honest in the times to come.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean steed my words gain wings. Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing. We beat and blaze our trail of red, till Odin gazed upon the dead. The voice resound the mighty hall. For those who fight, for those who fall. For those who fight and those who fall. May horns resound the mighty hall. For we who fight, for we who fall.
Well, it's been an interesting road. Don't worry, this is not going to be the last video we do. We've got one more area to take care of before we before we wait for the DLC to be released.
May I see your stores?
You should buy that.
But
Yes,
you know,
great purchase.
God damn, I'm like super
Done
conflicted.
shopping for the...
I'm off.
Always a pleasure, Eivor.
You know, it would be like, I guess the reason why it makes me seem, why everything seems so, well, it makes me so speechless, because of, damn it, it's making me speechless again. It's like, what about Cassandra? Was her whole existence a lie? Yeah. It's like, Now my brains. Okay, I have to end the video here. Don't worry, as I said, it's gonna be a few more videos after this. We've still got the last territory to take. This one. And well, wait, hold on a sec. There were 2 items. Did I get one of the 2 items? We are going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff, but before in the next episode, before we do anything else, in the next episode, we are going to go search for a specific weapon. Don't worry, it's not Mjolnir. Can't get Mjolnir until we get the cloak of Thor. I farted. Pardon me. Now, what I wanted is not actually here. Gungnir. Oh, the Spear of Odin. I read somewhere, I'm not sure where, that it was actually, it's actually a weapon in this. Of course, I don't know where it is. Or even if what I read was correct. Let's see, it would be a 2-handed spear. Wait. Oh, it's not on this list, thank God. Okay, sorry. I'll be to end the video now. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. See you in the next video, in which we are going to be pretty much ending, well, next video and probably the one after that, and the one after that is going to be us finishing this. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye now.